Welcome to another episode of Indicate with Coach. Like always, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button, and if you like the content I'm bringing to you, please share it. And I would love for you guys to inbox me about some of these shirts. It's okay to be fucked up. For real. It's okay. As long as you're making strides to make yourself better, it's okay. So today, we got my son-in-law in here, Mr. Craig, and I'm gonna let y'all know how to reach him. What's up, Craig? Let him know.
What's up, man? My name Craig. On Instagram is Craig Jr. 23. I'm from Saluda, South Carolina. I moved up here moved to Columbia, South Carolina about 8 years ago, just to better my life.
That's what it is, man. I do thank you, man, for coming and sharing this part, with me and the fan base, and man, I appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, and I appreciate you having me.
No problem, man. No problem. As always, man, we talk about men and mental health, and how it's not enough being said about it. A lot of people dealing with stuff that happened with them when they was young, and they carrying it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people dealing with, just because you can't see it, don't mean they're not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm one myself. So I wanted this platform to be a place where people could come and feel comfortable, man, because it's not a question answer. It's just two people having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It just happened to be about mental health. So if you good, man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to one of these questions just to get it going.
That's cool.
All right. Are you dealing with any trauma from your childhood right now?
I feel like if I am, I mask it to the point where I don't even realize it. Like, but I know I deal with it. Like, I feel like everybody got a little trauma in them. Like, ain't nobody perfect, and humans are very fragile.
Right.
I mean, so I feel like I do, but it's so deep into my backburn. Like, I don't even think about it. Like, I keep it pushing.
Yeah. And that's what we programmed to do. We keep pushing out the way because you can't stop.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not nobody wants to see a man sitting on the sideline crying about shit that happened to him in the past, even though that's how you feel sometimes.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I get that part, man. I do. I get that part. But this right here, man, is just like I say, if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give you an opportunity. If it was something you wanted to speak on, that's fine. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. But again, just like you said, everybody got stuff they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Whether you push it to the back, whether you let it live ahead of you, we all got stuff we dealing with, man. You know what I mean? So, but again, I appreciate what you said because that's what most people doing. They know it's there. They just push it to the back and you know what I'm saying, just keep moving forward. And what I had to realize is I had to realize that talking about it is not a form of weakness. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it actually takes a lot of strength to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the hard part. It's easy to hold it and hide it.
Yeah.
The hard part is admitting you got a problem or you have a problem that you're dealing with and speaking on it. And what I learned was giving it legs and letting it leave your body is a way to help deal with it. Because if not, then you will be my age, still dealing with, you know what I'm saying, stuff that happened to you too when you was younger. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not trying to get you to speak on that. I'm just giving you my opinion, based on what I'm dealing
I
with.
got you. Yeah.
Ask you something now. Okay. What was the worst thing, one of the worst things you remember from your childhood?
One of the worst things I remember is um, I was at a very young age witnessing my parents, fighting and stuff. I probably, was too young to be witnessing stuff like that. And that would prompted me to move. Well, me and my mom to move to Washington D.C. in Maryland when I was a young baby. But we stayed up there for like 4 years, and when I remember being like 6 or 7 and asking my mama, can we move back? Because I want her to give my dad another chance or whatever. And so we moved back, and they tried it out again. It didn't work out. It was, the same thing. But other than that, I remember really being in like poverty, like being like, staying in Section 8, like living in a trailer park, house full of roaches, not being able to take baths, gotta warm up water in a pot, run it to the bathroom sink,
So this was in Saluda?
Yeah, Saluda, yeah.
Okay.
Just struggling,
Yeah.
not having the stuff that I seen, stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people go through stuff like that. It ain't. That's why I was like, it ain't nothing for me to,
I mean, but still, it was a part of what happened to you. You know what I mean? Because man, if I don't know nothing else, I know about roaches, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we had so many roaches. It was like they were family.
Yeah, right.
'Cause
Nah,
no matter what you did, they wouldn't leave.
Nah, for real.
They wouldn't leave, man. And so I get that part. I get the part about not having that. You know what I mean? And the only reason why we had running water because we was in the projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason, because we couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why we had it, man. So, I get it, man. Trust me, I know broke. You know what I'm saying? We've been broke. Yeah, so. Shit. And you said you was too young to witness the mom and pops.
Yeah, I feel like I was too young. I was like at 2 or 3. Because I remember leaving the States when I was like 3 and then come back till we was 7.
That's young, man. And that's tough. Yeah. And that will leave something on you mentally, because. And then I also heard you say it was they went and they tried to do it again and it still didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's tough on you mentally too, man. Because whether you believe it or not, it's probably a piece of you still worried about not having what's the word? Like you witnessed a relationship dissolve. You know what I'm saying? And subconsciously, probably a piece of you worried about that happening to you, whether you admit it or not.
Yeah, subconsciously, yeah.
Because that's what you know. That's relationship-wise, that was your foundation. Right. Yeah. So, and I understand that part because relationship-wise, all I saw growing up was the uncles that I did have in my family. All of them been hoes, man.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Yeah.
All of them had multiple women. All of them. So I know what you witness and what you see rubs off on you, whether you want it to or not.
Yeah,
you know
honestly.
What I'm saying? So,
honestly, yeah.
And as for the part about the relationship not working, the mom and pops not working, I understand that part too, because my mom never had one man.
Yeah.
She always had multiple men. You know what I'm saying? So whether you want it to be a part of your life, it's a part of your life.
Right, it's something you soak in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you know from there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, I understand. I can relate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I can relate. The only difference was you had the mom and the pops in the house, and it just didn't work. I never had a pops in the house, so that part out. Yeah. Hell, I never had a moms in the house. So anyway, let's go to something else, bro. I'm just trying to let you see that. You know what I'm saying? You not on that bike by yourself, bro. It's a tandem. Because if you in the front, I'm behind you paddling too. Because I've been there. You know what I mean? So. When were you the happiest in your childhood? What was a really happy point for you?
The happiest I was probably when I was living with my grandma. Just house full of cousins. Yeah. Just cutting up, having fun every day, doing stuff we weren't supposed to be doing. Yeah. Just having fun out in the country. Yeah. So you can't get in no trouble out there in the country.
Yeah, I mean. Hell, ain't nobody gonna see it.
Right.
Anyway,
You know what I'm saying? So
So
yeah,
just being with your family out in the country was a happy part. Yeah, yeah.
I had to say that would be.
That's good, man. That's it's, I mean, just as good as it is to deal with some of the bad, it's also great to have some good memories you can mix in. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how bad somebody's childhood was, it was never always bad.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the bad stronger than the good, so it hurt a little more.
Right.
And man, something I should have did from the jump, man. Man, let's have a shot of this here,
Okay.
right, man.
Gotcha.
Let's have a shot. Now I'm gonna warn you now. This that grown man. I always tell people. They put hair in places you probably ain't want. Just keeping it a buck with you.
Appreciate it. Okay.
And on the real, Bombay, you need to holler at me. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. That'll warm me right on up. Hey, with that said and done, y'all lay around. We're going to come right back to finish up this interview. Hey, this is Coach from Indicate with Coach, man. I love bringing the content to you, man. You know, it's about men and mental health. It's a problem that we're not talking about, but we should. You know what I'm saying? If you would like for me to keep bringing the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And share the content, please. If you like it enough to subscribe, I just ask that you just share it. Thank you. Welcome back. Here talking to my son-in-law, man. We just, talking about mental health and some stuff that he went through growing up, some stuff I went through growing up, man. And we just share it. It's just really a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not no question and answer thing. I try to make it really comfortable in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a really vulnerable spot for a man. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I try to make it as relaxing, and we have a drink every now and then. We talk a little bit behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? And I try to soften the mood, man, because I know how hard it is to speak about stuff you've been dealing with. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I get that part.
Sure.
But I'm gonna go to another question, man. When did you realize that you was different from the rest of your family?
I'll probably say around like 16, 17, when I first got my first job and shit. Like I feel like some trauma, it can it can break you in the long run, but some trauma can help you.
Yeah.
With my trauma, in my case, I feel like I use it to push me through. You know what I'm saying? So stuff that I seen happen, I try not to indulge in stuff like that. So like when I seen my parents fighting and stuff like that, I try not to indulge in stuff like that with women and stuff like that. So, and then also growing up poor, that's probably main reason why I'm so like focused on getting to the money now. Like that's all I do. That's all I worry about and stress about, getting to the money and stuff. And but I say I feel like I was different around like age 16, cause that's when I got my first job. I've been working since I was 16. I haven't been without a job.
That's
And
big.
and my family, I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just some people be comfortable with in their situation and stuff, but I just can't do that.
Yeah.
And it seems like I ain't knocking nobody. It just seems like I'm the only one that ain't comfortable in that type of situation. Like me moving out of my mom's house, my first apartment is an hour away from my hometown. Like I moved out and went a whole hour away. I ain't even moved out and stay in my own town. Like I felt like I was outgrowing my own town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was too small for me.
Yeah.
Even as a teenager,
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
So I moved out when I was like 18.
So what I'm gathering is having the bare minimum when you was young really lit a fire in you not to live like that as you got up.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why you work as hard as you work, because you never want to. Yeah. And I can relate, because even though you have my age, I got the same story. You see what I'm saying? Because me having nothing is the reason why I started working so hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I was paying bills. I was paying bills for the house at 15, 16. I'm paying bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, and it will strike a hunger. But what you have to understand is it's something different about you, because a lot of other people dealt with the same thing, but some people just let it roll and they just keep going. You know what I mean? So it's something different that makes you not want that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates you from the group. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't have that hunger.
Yeah. Exactly.
Everybody don't. So I mean, that's what makes you different, man. And that's something. That's something not to be embarrassed about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that hunger is that's why people become famous. Let me rephrase that. Rich.
Right.
Fuck the fame.
Yeah. Facts.
I don't want the fame.
Exactly.
I want the paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather be rich and nobody don't even know it
Man, what?
than to be famous as hell and broke.
Right. Right.
I don't want that. So yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you on that, man. So
Yeah.
like I said, you have my age, but we got the same story, it's just worded different. You know what I mean? So I get that part, man, because I work hard to this day.
Yeah.
To this day, I'm still setting goals that I want to reach in the next few years. You know what I mean?
Right.
To this day, and I'm never satisfied.
That's what it be like. Yeah.
It's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a double-edged sword. I'm gonna get cut either way.
Yeah.
But I'm never satisfied with nothing, you know, because I come from nothing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
So you want to just keep going.
Yeah.
And just keep going.
I want to see, while I'm here, while I'm making this time on the earth, I want to see just how far I can go.
Right.
Just off of what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I understand completely, bro. I understand. And I've been knowing you for a few years now. I see how hard you work, bro. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. You just need to go ahead and focus on what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? And just stick with that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna feel like you're not even working.
Right.
Because it's something you want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. But I see it, because I see the work. I see how hard you work. You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is stay focused, man. I promise you, it's gonna manifest. Yeah. I understand, man. I understand. Like, and again, I always say this, man. I don't change. I ask everybody the same 5 or 6 questions. Everybody. And everybody answer different. You know what I'm saying? Because your situations are different. The questions are the same. But it's just the people are different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. And even in difference, there's similarities. You know what I'm saying? Because just talking to you, I understand, because I've been through that.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's just,
When you ain't had nothing, ain't no way in hell you go deal with that as you get older, bro. Nah, so yeah. I understand that, man. I understand, and I applaud you for that, man.
I appreciate it.
Most people just look, man. I ain't had nothing when I was coming up. I ain't gonna have nothing now.
Yeah. Get too comfortable.
Who the hell you think you is out there trying to do? You know what I'm saying, man? Just because your bum ass don't want nothing,
Exactly.
nigga, stop. You know? Yeah, but that's man. Quick, how is your mental health right now?
Right now, I think, like I said, I put stuff so far back in my head that I be like, right now I feel like I'm good. Like I feel like I'm straight. I'm setting goals. I'm trying to achieve them and stuff. A few days I have, days where I think about stuff and get in my feelings and stuff like that.
You overthink stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get overstimulated and
Yeah.
stuff.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel like day to day I'm straight. Like I wake up pretty happy.
Yeah, just waking up is a blessing in itself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I don't mind telling you. Sometimes I wake up and I'm I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of stuff you've been through, stuff you might have done, stuff you didn't do. You know what I mean? And I'm to the point now to where I'm opening up and I'm reliving a lot of stuff over again. You know, the same with you. I had it pushed behind me, and I wasn't never dealing with it.
Right.
But now that I'm dealing with it, now I'm going back through everything. Now you almost reliving it mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's like, well, why didn't I do this when I, you know? But
That's why I stress so much.
yeah. Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
I know. But I just want to give you a heads up, man. Get a handle over that stress, man, because stress will kill you, bro.
Yeah, I heard that
Stress will
too.
give you health problems. You know what I'm saying? Because it's internal and you holding it in and you dealing with it will give you health. It will give you health problems, man. Stress is a killer, especially among black people. It's a killer. You know what I'm saying? So any way you could deal with it, man, deal with it. And I guess the best way is talking about it. Cause I'm famous for that. I used to go. I could go 2 weeks, bro. I ain't gotta say nothing to nobody in the house. But do you know how much tension that is in the house?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, I had to get to the point to where I would rather be miserable or be hurt by myself than to hurt the whole house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to dealing with it. So I just, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, that's a learned behavior because I've been doing that all my life. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is now you got a chance to get in front of some of that stuff. And you don't have to do, I'm not asking you to do it now, but I would like for you to unwrap some of that stuff you got that you just holding behind you. Don't do that, man. Bring it forward and deal with it in your own way.
Right.
Deal with it because it don't go away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you just started putting stuff behind you. And then eventually you're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's piling up.
Yeah. It's piling up. So it's best to, at your own time, man, go back and grab, even if you don't grab it one thing at a time, deal with it, man. So it's gone. You know what I mean? It's gone. And I wish somebody would have told me that at your age. Yeah. But nobody ain't tell me shit. They would like, man, get out my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who you?
Right. Right. Yeah.
So I'm thankful that I'm at the position. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm fucked up, but I know it, and I'm making decisions and I'm making pathways where I can be better mentally. But it takes dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm able to say what I can say to you. I'm not a therapist, but I have been to therapy.
Right.
And I also stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Anyway. I'm just trying to say that I know what you're going through, bro. And putting it behind you, it's a temporary fix. Yeah. But it's like putting a Band-Aid on a pipe. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sooner or later something strong enough is gonna come through, the Band-Aid gone.
Right.
You know? So
no, for sure.
Yeah, I just want you to deal with it however you need to. You deal with it. And boy, that second shot.
Nah, for sure.
That second shot really hit hard.
Yeah, for real.
That shot hit hard as hell, bro. It really did. Yeah, it feel like them lights got heaters on them, bro. I'm over here melting. But this is good though, man. This is good, Greg, man. I really appreciate you coming out. Is there anything else you wanna chop it up, talk about, man? Anything in the future you planning on doing?
Yeah, right now, I'm actually in the works of starting my own hauling business.
There you go.
The only thing I need now is a trailer. I got everything else done,
Okay.
paperwork and stuff. So I'm gonna get my trailer probably at the end of this month.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to see what this venture bring in. You know,
It's
tired of working for the white man or whatever.
Hey.
So
the man.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
The
feel you.
man.
I feel you. Hey man, I ain't got nothing but love for that. Like, cause I'm an entrepreneur myself. You know what I mean? And I see it in you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So all it is just making the steps and just you go ahead and set your path, man, and just work your way toward it. It's gonna be all right. Yeah. If that's really what you want to do, it's gonna manifest itself. As long as you trying, it's gonna manifest.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Again, man, I'm glad you came out, man. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Thank you for having me, man.
It's too easy. Always a pleasure, man. And again, man, I thank y'all for hanging with us. I'm Coach from In the Cave with Coach, man. Y'all lay around for the next episode. Don't forget, come get some merch, man. Let's rock them together. Peace.